Well, the health department told them to shut down, but today, Brewed on Malibu Drive in Lexington was definitely still open for business. In fact, the line stretched out the doors with people wanting to support the business that's defying COVID-19 restrictions put in place by Governor Beshear. As Eleanor Buckley tells us in the LEX18 Big Story, it's a challenge that's netted the business owners a day in court.
A long line stretched out the door at Brewed in Lexington this Friday. That's despite a lawsuit filed against the owner of the coffee shop by the Lexington-Fayette County Health Department for refusing to follow Governor Andy Beshear's order to stop indoor dining.
I can't stand with a sign saying, "Let me open my business." I need customers to be able to operate.
Brewed was ordered to be shut down Tuesday after inspectors found people dining inside. The report from the health department also found people inside were violating the mask mandate.
And we assume that with this door open behind me, and if we need to open our front doors, all things I offered to the health department before it escalated up, that it would be we would be able to continue to operate.
But despite the notice, owner Andrew Copperrider continued to operate the business as usual and says he's seen a lot of support from customers, both new and old. LEX18 was able to obtain a copy of that emergency suspension order given to Brewed, which states that health department staff were harassed while giving the notice. It says, quote, Mr. Copperrider followed the LFCHD inspector to the inspector's vehicle with approximately 20 of the licensee's patrons verbally abusing the inspectors, end quote.
Well, the number one reason why is I was in here at legal counsel. When they handed me the paper, the legal counsel turned to me and said, "You need to ask for a public hearing." So I said, "I want a public hearing," and he didn't acknowledge it. I wouldn't have followed him to the truck if he would have turned and said, "I heard you." I'd have followed him to his vehicle saying, "I want a public hearing. I want a public hearing," because he wouldn't acknowledge it.
On Brewed's Facebook page, Copperrider is offering to have a, quote, private conversation with the governor prior to a Monday hearing in court. In Lexington, Eleanor Buckley, LEX18 News.